What's going on, Blitz Talk TV? I am your host, DJ Fundraiser, and I am here with an edition of Frauds or Contenders. Let's see. I'm going to start AFC. We had a Thursday night game where the Steelers blew a great chance to almost lock up the division. They played the Bengals. I'm not sure what in the world was going on with the defense. We will get into that another time. They were so deplorable. It was just disgusting out there. Had Zach Taylor looking like Bill Walsh, but we'll get into that another time. But it made me think we need to, through these first 6 weeks, talk about who is a fraud, who is a contender. I've seen enough. I already know now. Let's get right to it, man. We're going to start with the AFC. We'll start with the Patriots because they're leading the division. Fraud or contender? They're fraud for right now. Only because I think they're just a little young. I like Drake May. I've always liked Drake May, especially since last year when he was doing really, really good things, showing flashes with a team that was not all that good. Now they're getting a little more talent. I think year or two from now, definitely will be a contender. This year, definitely a fraud, but will be exciting to watch. Bills. Interesting thing about the Bills, they have not beat a lot of good teams this year. Because now the Ravens win doesn't look all that good. Two back-to-back bad losses. I'm still going to say contender, though. I'm not jumping completely off the Bills bandwagon. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Josh Allen always will be in the MVP conversation. The defense is a problem, though. The defense is a problem. And Sean McDermott, that's supposed to be your side of the ball. So he needs to figure that out. That defense is not going to a Super Bowl. It may not get to the AFC Championship. It's definitely a problem. I thought they needed a big-time pass rusher for the past 2 years. I know they brought in Von Miller thinking he was going to be that. He wasn't, unfortunately, as a Broncos fan. It hurts to say that. But they need to upgrade the defense. That defense is not good enough. I think offensively they're fine. They're giving James Cook the ball more. I like that. I still, Keon Coleman, he's still a little too up and down for me. Not quite a number one receiver yet for me. But they have Josh Allen. And when you have Josh Allen, you always have a chance to win the game. He does spectacular things every game. I'm going to still go ahead and put them in the contender category because I still believe in Josh Allen. And as long as you have him, you will have a chance to win the game. Moving on to the Steelers. Man, this one's tough. This one's tough because I don't think the Steelers defense is going to play this bad all year. But the offense, I think, still also has another level it can reach, and it's starting to reach it. They need to find more weapons outside of DK Metcalf, and they started to on Thursday night. They figured out that Pat Freiermuth is actually a good football player. Who would have thunk it? Pat Freiermuth is a good football player. They have three really good tight ends. That Washington, who's like the size of a lineman, I wouldn't ever want to tackle him. And you still got Jonnu Smith, who's really talented. And, Warren is running with the football like a madman. I love what I'm seeing from him. And Aaron Rodgers looks like, he doesn't look, I won't say he looks like prime Aaron Rodgers because that was a whole nother level. But he's showing flashes. He still can get out the pocket off script and make some incredible throws, especially that one to Freiermuth that put them in the lead temporarily. He has looked good. I don't care what no one says, especially PFF, because we done with PFF around here, by the way. We done with y'all. We're done. If you come on Blitz Talk TV and you talking about PFF, I promise you, we're not listening no more. Those guys are frauds. Those guys are frauds. I mean, having Aaron Rodgers as low as they had him, y'all are fraudulent. Just fraudulent. But I say all that to say, I am going to lean contender only because the AFC to me is not that deep. I think that division is pretty much a wrap. I don't believe in the Bengals, obviously, even with Joe Flacco, who was looking like Joe Montana out there, by the way. Ravens, y'all done. I'm done with y'all. And Browns, they're the Browns. So they're probably going to win a division. There's a good chance they're going to win 12, 13 games and get a home playoff game. So I'm going to say that they're contenders. I think the defense will turn it around. Mike Tomlin, great coach, top 2 or 3 probably. I'm going to say only a contender due to the AFC not being all that deep this year. Any other year, they would definitely be a fraud, though, for sure. AFC South. These next two are very hard because nobody expected this. The Colts. 5-1? The Colts? Let's talk. Let me know in the comments that y'all think Colts are frauds or contenders. I'm leaning fraud. Only because, is Daniel Jones really about to keep this up? I think Jonathan Taylor could keep this up because he's been doing this if you're a fantasy owner over the last 3 years. The defense, I think, is pretty good, but it's going to come down to how good Daniel Jones plays. If he keeps playing like this, they're contenders. I just don't believe he is because he's playing at a crazy level right now. Now, if he proves me wrong, Blitz Talk TV, we believe in accountability here. I'll be the first one on here saying I was wrong. I just don't believe in it. I really don't. I don't believe in it. I know they're 5-1, but that division is also very bad. The division is also very bad. So I'm leaning fraudulent on the Colts, but they will be a playoff team. I do believe that. They will be a playoff team. Moving on to the Jags. They're frauds. I'm sorry. They're frauds. They're frauds until Trevor Lawrence proves to me that he can be a consistent starting quarterback in this league. He has games where he's great, and then he has games where I'm like, what are you doing? He needs to be a consistent NFL quarterback. Until he does that, they are fraudulent. No matter how good that defense is, no matter how good, like, the problem I just have is that he's so talented. He's so talented. He can make every throw. He's a good athlete. But there's something intangibly missing with Trevor Lawrence. It's intangibles. I'm not sure what it is with him, but he just has all these, just up and down moments. Way too many up and down moments. This team has talent. I've always been a Josh Allen fan. The defense is creating turnovers. It's doing what it needs to do. They've even rediscovered the running game. But I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence right now. I just don't. He's too inconsistent. I also haven't loved the things I'm seeing from Brian Thomas Jr. The effort's been up and down. We've seen the tape. We have seen the tape, Brian Thomas Jr. You're out there lollygagging on some of those plays. I'm seeing it. I like Travis Hunter, but it's going to take some time for him to get to his full potential. It's not going to happen in year one. But it's going to come down to Trevor Lawrence, just like I just said about the Colts. I can't be a hypocrite here, Blitz Talk TV. I can't say what I just said about Daniel Jones and then say now I believe in Trevor Lawrence. We're not doing that here. So as of right now, they're frauds. But if they make the playoffs, that's an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment if they make the playoffs. We are now at the AFC West, where we have 3 teams to see if they're frauds or contenders. The Chargers. Y'all already know what I'm about to say, Blitz Talk TV. They frauds. Y'all know they frauds. It's the Chargers. The Chargers. Y'all know they frauds. Y'all already know this. Y'all know they frauds. Y'all already know. But shout out Justin Herbert, though. He will be in the MVP conversation. But this team is definitely fraudulent. Moving on to Broncos country. Y'all know we contenders. Have you seen Nick Bonito lately? Have you seen Nick Bonito, by the way, is the defensive player of the year at the end of today. By far. There's no discussion for anybody else. Nick Bonito is the defensive player of the year if we ended the season today. I need to see more from Bo Nix. I don't love how he's been looking, very up and down. I think some of it's Sean Payton, but we'll get into that another time. I believe in this team. They are very good on both sides of the ball. Sean Payton is a proven coach. I think he will turn it around, even though he has not looked great. That defense is scary. They get after the quarterback, and that's what you need in this league. You need a defense that gets after the quarterback. And they can get pressure with 4. So they are definitely contenders. And not only are they contenders, I would not want to play this team if I had a bad offensive line. Because it could get really bad for your quarterback. really bad because we have a good secondary and a really good front four that can get pressure before. Now, we're on to the Chiefs. They are always contenders as long as Patrick Mahomes is on this team. Let's be very clear. They are contenders as long as Patrick Mahomes is on this team. Don't really care about what anyone has to say in the comments. But please do leave your comments. If you think they're frauds, let me know. But Patrick Mahomes has been to the last 7 AFC championships. Every time that y'all want to count the Chiefs out, they end up back in the AFC championship. So until further notice, they will always be contenders as long as Patrick Mahomes is on this team. They are starting to look better already. Defense is starting to play better. They get Rashee Rice back. I think they will look better over these next 7 weeks. So until somebody shows me that they can beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, this team is always a contender.